Hey there, YouTube. Excuse me. Canadian Vape Station. I just wanted to shoot a video. Uh, I said I was going to be doing some more videos, and I'm going to be. Going to be getting some vape mail hopefully in the next week. I got a few companies that are sending me some juices to review, so that's going to be exciting. In preparation for that, I picked something up today that I think is going to get me the best flavor, perhaps the best cloud production out of these things. And no, it's not the drip tip, but I got this today. A little swivel metal drip tip. So that's nice. I've been looking for one of these for a while. Found it today. Vaping on some apple cinnamon swirl I made on the iStick 50 watt in the Nautilus tank. Tastes delicious. But this video is all about this guy right here. Kanger Sub-Tank Mini. So what I'm going to do, I took the plastic off, but I really haven't gotten into this to open it up or anything. So took the plastic off to we'll speed this up a little bit. And I honestly don't know how much this is going to get sped up, because you're going to see the unboxing and everything that goes into actually juicing this thing up and then vaping on it, okay? I'm not going to cut anything out. I'm going to be talking through the whole thing. Now, it's not going to be edited, so this is unedited, footage, if you will. But yeah, Kanger Sub-Tank Mini. Let's get into it. So I'm going to be moving the camera around and stuff, so sorry about this, but I wanted to show you guys how long it takes with me talking and everything to do with that. I did check this little sticker out. It's a make sure if you have a legit Kangertech product or not, and mine is, so that's a good thing. So let's see if I can angle this camera around so that we can see this. I'm going to try to do this through looking through the camera, so we'll see how this goes. So we are getting set up here. All right. So, there's the box. Take the sleeve off. And here's the actual box. It's a pretty nice box, actually. Has a little drawer in it. This is just a hollow sleeve. I keep all my boxes to keep my tanks in. It comes in handy. So put that aside, and there's the tank itself. Pretty standard tank. I'm just going to move this to the side. So this is the beast. Has the Kangertech logo etched in on the top cap. Removable drip tip. I actually like the red rings. It gives it kind of a cool look. Airflow, massive airflow it seems. So that's it all the way open actually. But this does turn. So we have no air going through the tank at all right now. Okay, shut off completely. Turn it again, and this does click too, which is nice. Clicks into place. There's the smallest airflow, one hole open. The next airflow, two holes open. And then the third airflow, that's the wide open. I'm assuming I'm going to be doing this airflow a lot because I like a nice whooshy airflow in my tank, especially on a sub-ohm tank. I'm probably not going to use the sub-ohm coil today. I'm probably going to replace it. I'm going to show you. So we have the top piece. I believe this comes apart, but I'm not gonna quite do anything yet. It's pretty tight. No juice has been in this, so I'm gonna leave this piece together. But it must come apart because when I get into the bottom part of this box, you're gonna see why. So there's the tank. It's got the chimney at the top. Looks good. Looks like you can fill it to about halfway before you get to the top of the chimney. So you probably only get about that much juice in her. So it's probably not going to look full when it's filled up. It's the bottom base with a giant friggin' coil in it. So it's got that copper center pin in there. It's nice. Look at the size of this coil. You can see the coil right in there. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to mess around here, but I'm going to try to turn the camera light on so that we can see. There we go. Friggin' coil wrapped up around the cotton in there. Got two giant wicking holes. And you'll see that this is the one. You can't really see it. But there's a lot of glare on that light. So this is the 0.5 coil. Okay? So I'm just going to shut this light off so there's not as much glare. And might be able to see it better like that. Yeah. Recommended vaping 15 to 30 watts. So that's alright. Now, this is what it came with. I'm just going to take this piece out. Oh shit, she's in there pretty tight. So, we have a card. That's product authenticity. I already checked mine out, it's all good. And we have this. This is quite important. I don't know why some of the tanks come with it, some of them don't. I think they're starting to all come with this. It tells you that you have to prime your coil. So, organic cotton coil, which is the OCC logo on the actual coil that you saw earlier. So, organic cotton coil. Drip 2 to 3 drops of e-juice into the top center of the OCC head before screwing into the tank. Fill the tank with e-juice and install the coil to tank. Wait 30 seconds before vaping. So you're going to want to drop juice right down into that coil. And I usually drip a couple drops on the actual wicking ports on the sides. So, handy information. And French on the other side. It's got an instruction manual. So, tells about all the pieces and, you know, everything. Obviously, tells you pretty much about everything. There is a rebuildable head in here, or so this says. So that's a plus. So a little instruction manual. Then comes with some goodies. Comes with some cotton. organic cotton. I believe it's Japanese cotton for wicking the RBA section. It's got a bag of stuff. Screwdriver, O-rings. It's got a pre-built coil. It's got a couple extra screws for your RBA. So that's kind of cool. So this is the inside of the box. The belly of the beast, we'll say. So it comes with an extra glass, just in case you drop this and smash the shit out of her. It comes with another one, so that's cool. Put that back so I don't lose her or drop it on the floor, and that'd be great. Here's the coil I'm actually going to use today. I hope. This is the 1.2 ohm coil. Same thing, same dimensions, just a higher resistance. So we're going to use that guy right there today. We're going to put the 0.5 back in the box. And it came with the rebuildable section. So it's got a top cap. This will actually let you see right inside the coil. This is going to be handy for when I wick this. So when I put this outer sleeve on, the wick's probably going to get all friggin' twisted around and shit. So this is handy for actually propping up that wick again. Okay. Put that back on. Threads are smooth, real smooth. Okay. It says Kangertech Mini RBA. So rebuildable atomizer right here. So this piece, the outer sleeve, comes right off, and it comes with the coil already built into it. I just got to wick it up. Now, I don't know what the ohms are on this particular coil. Actually, just for kicks, I'm going to screw that back. Oh, I'll just take this back off. So the base actually looks pretty good. It's got a massive airflow. The coil's sitting right over the airflow hole. And we got airflow coming in from the bottom on 4 channels. Right around here. So that's kind of cool. I like it. But it doesn't say, or I haven't read it, how many ohms this coil is. So I'm just going to crank out the iStick. Now, the iStick 50 watt and all the iSticks seem to read things a little bit, I don't want to say off, but not, let's say 100% accurate. So I'm just going to screw this into the base. Not going to put the tank on or anything. What the hell, I'll put the tank on and see how it looks. There's the rebuildable section in the tank. Sick as tits, as Rip Tripper would say. So, I'm not going to fire this, but I'm just going to turn it on and see what it's reading. 0.6 on this thing. My guess is it's actually a 0.5. Because the 0.5s that I build and have around always read 0.1 over. So I'm guessing that's actually a 0.5 build. Okay. So I'm going to take this apart again. I'll show you a video too when I burn this coil out of the rebuildable and rebuild the thing. I will be sure to do a little video on this too. I'm trying to make this a little bit quicker than normal, but to be honest, I really don't think it's going to be. So hopefully you guys stick with me. This is interesting stuff for me, and I hope it is for you too. There's been a few videos of these things around, but I was trying to put my spin on it, see what you think, you know, give you a little bit more information. I'm always open to comments and anything that you want to ask me. So 100%, I'm on board with everything. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to put this coil, it's the 1.2, so this is not the sub-ohm, but I think it's going to be good anyway, into the base. Now, going back to this card, I am going to prime this coil. So, I'm using some stuff, my homemade stuff. I just put a little label on it to keep, you know, everything that I have going on. But it's a banana split that I made. I've been letting it sit around for almost a week now. It's more of a PG than a VG, but 60-40. So I'm going to use this and see what it tastes like. We're going to vape on it, and that'll be it. So this is how I prime my coils. Drop of juice. You're going to see this wick right up into that coil. A couple of drops on each side. Okay. She's hungry. You can see it just seep right into that cotton. That's what you want. Then, right down into the coil. A couple of drops. One more for good measure. Alright, I'm going to let that sit, soak up. Now, in goes the juice. So, what I usually do, I mean, there's a lot of room in this tank. I'm just going to squeeze her on in. It's a little thicker than I normally use. I mean, I'm usually a 65, maybe a 70 PG. But I wanted to get a sub tank, because I want to get into a little bit more clouds, less throat hit, you know, the whole 9 yards. So, we got a little bit of juice in here. I actually haven't tried this juice yet, so this might suck, it might not. I'm hoping it doesn't. It smells great, but I'm going to put this right on, twist it on, just like any other tank, really. And I'm going to let her sit there for a minute. But yeah, it's a nice looking tank, I must say. I'm actually looking forward to vaping on it. Now I'm going to take a couple of primer puffs, is what I call them. I don't actually, you know, fire it up right away. I just take a couple of primer puffs. I'm probably going to shut the air down a little bit more than what it is. I don't know if you can hear this. I'm gonna be quiet a little bit, and you can hear the clicks. Do you hear that? That's shut down. Nice. I like that. It means that your airflow is not going to friggin' move on you when you carry it around or accidentally touch it. It's kind of akin to the Nautilus and the Nautilus Mini, but I've noticed that this airflow, like the lock, the clicks, are actually a lot more substantial. They're staying. Like I have to put a little, actually not even a little, a lot of pressure to move that. So that makes me happy. So we're going to jam this on. So you saw that coil, it's at a 1.2, or what it read was 1.2. I'm guessing that on this thing, it's going to read somewhere in the line of 1.3. I'm just guessing. No, 1.2. Look at that. Well, that's good. Yeah. So we're going to take her back up to the headshot again, and we're going to talk vape, and that'll be it. So there she is. So that wasn't too bad. I don't know how many minutes went by, but it wasn't too bad. I got the thing out of the box, juiced it up, changed the coil. It's pretty much primed, ready to go. So see if I can get some. Just getting a little bit of puffing going on here. Alright, so I'd say that's been 30 seconds. I put a couple primer puffs on it, I primed the coil. I think it's pretty good. I'm going to start it out a little bit on the low side. The coil itself says can be vaped anywhere from 12 watts to 25 watts. So I'm going to give her it's set at 10.7 right now. Oh, shit. 10.7. I'm going to give her there. I'm going to start it out there, and then we'll bump it up. Full air. That was a little cloud, by the way. That's tiny. So 10.7. Tastes good. Tastes good, actually. Real good. Yeah. So let's bump this up a little. So what did it say? 12. Let's go with 12 and a half. 12 and a half. Okay. Yeah. Even that 2-watt difference made a noticeable difference on the taste. That's really good. Yeah. So she says, what was it saying again? 12 to 25. Let's jump her up to 15, see what's going on there. 15 watts. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Snapping. But whatever. Still tastes good. So I'm probably not going to vape this at 20, or 25, but we'll go up. Why not? 20 watts. That's probably where we're going to stop this video, at 20. But yeah, so far so good. Yeah, the banana's really coming out in this. I actually put a couple of drops of what the hell did I put in? Double chocolate. So I was trying to get like a banana chocolate flavor, and it's coming through quite nicely, actually. The smell of the liquid itself, I get a lot more chocolate than banana. I put a lot more banana split flavor from Flavors Apprentice in here. And double chocolates from the Flavors Apprentice, or TFA TPA. I really smell the chocolate, not so much the banana, but when you're vaping it, I taste the banana more than the chocolate, but I get hints of both, and they're really good in this tank. I tried it on a dripper, and it was kind of sketchy. The tank, way better for this flavor. There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, that's my view on the Kangertech sub-tank mini. There are two other ones available. The sub-tank, which is fucking giant, and the Nano, which is smaller than this. The only reason I didn't get the Nano, I don't really much like big tanks. This is the biggest tank I have, and it's a Nautilus. So it's quite comparable in size to the Mini. Okay, I think this holds less juice. I apologize, I don't know how much juice this thing actually holds. Frag. .5 mils. Yeah, the manual came in handy. This Nautilus holds 5, so it's very close. I have no idea what the sub tank holds. It must be close to 7, but it's big. And the Nano. The only reason I didn't get the Nano is because I really wanted the rebuildable base. The Nano doesn't come with that, so you know, I got this from a local vape shop called the Vapor Hub, and frig, this is the best price I found, and they killed everyone on the price for this. Everywhere else I was looking was around $49.99. I paid $39.99 for this tank, and it came with all those extra goodies. So in my book, that is well worth it. You know, I got 2 coils, rebuildable section, as well as another pre-made coil. So, I mean, you know, essentially 4 coils on this tank all ready to go. I think that's pretty awesome. The flavor on this, can't beat it, actually. It's super good. You know, I'm not taking huge draws off that either, like 2-3 second toots, and it's producing that out of a tank. I like it. So yeah, if you guys like this video, give me the thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. You know, some people aren't going to like anything, but you know, let me know if I'm doing all right. If you do like the video, subscribe. I'm going to do more of these videos, and I hope this helped everyone out. So yeah, that's pretty much it to talk about the sub tank. Coming up, there's going to be some vape mail videos, I hope, and you know, there's going to be definitely some reviews. I have some reviews coming up for a company called, I believe it's Elite E-Juice, and the Stinky Canuck. That's going to be interesting. Those companies were great enough to send me these e-juices. I'm also, you know, fingers crossed, getting some juice from the States, from a place called Peachy Vapes. And you know, as soon as I put these juices on video, I'm going to give you links to these companies to be able to order them. I am not going to be biased on these videos. I don't have a preference either way. Basically, I'm going to tell you the truth on these juices, whether they're good, bad, what they can change. I am going to give you guys the opportunity to order them, and you know, follow me on Twitter. It's at LYLEMC790. So yeah, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to this channel, give me some likes and comments, tell your friends, family, all is good, okay? So I appreciate you guys watching. You guys have a great night, day, wherever you're watching from, and take it easy. Keep on vaping.